Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome if you are new here. So I just got into my car, I took a shower, and I just threw on some clothes real quick because I need to do laundry. I haven't done anything with my hair yet, but I'm running to the store quick to get a few things, and then I'm going to come back and get clean. If you guys have anxiety or depression, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about through this entire video. I live by myself, I'm almost 25, and I live in a one-bedroom apartment. It's literally just my dog and I. But sometimes when you're super anxious or, your depression kicks in, it can be really hard to keep up with the things around you. I say it later on in the video, but I was lucky enough to have 3 days in a row where I didn't work or I only worked a few hours, so I was able to really get some good cleaning in. Usually I'll try to knock out all this cleaning within a few hours, but since I had 3 days, I decided to kind of split it up and just get everything done little by little within the 3-day time period. It's not a super full, deep clean, like I'm not getting down and scrubbing baseboards with a toothbrush and dusting everything in sight. I'm basically just getting everything back to the point where it's livable and it's comfortable for me. On this first day, I basically just did my laundry, made my bed, and picked up around the apartment. So this white table and my kitchen chair sitting right here are sitting here because my boyfriend was working from home the past couple weeks and he was able to come work at my apartment every once in a while, so I just set that up for him so he didn't have to use my desk. So it's just kind of sitting there for now for him to use, but I'll end up putting it away later. One of the worst parts of living in an apartment like this is having to do your laundry in the basement. Literally, I have so many quarters and I don't do laundry as often as I should just because I hate carrying all of it up and down the stairs from my apartment. Good morning. Today is day 2 of me deep cleaning and reorganizing the apartment and getting my shit together. So let's get to it. So on day 2, I woke up and I decided to make myself some breakfast. And lately, breakfast has just been eggs and toast because 1, that's what I have, and 2, I'm trying to be a little bit healthier and trying to save some money, so that's what we default to. After breakfast, it was time to clean, so I decided to move some things around and vacuum the entire apartment. I also decided I should probably vacuum the couch too, because I feel like I don't do that enough. Later on this night, I decided to do some meal prep. I actually had class right before this, so I was literally making this at like 10 o'clock at night. All I did was cut up and season some red potatoes and put those in the oven to roast. And then I found this like flattened sirloin steak at the grocery store, and I love steak, and it was pretty cheap, so I just got it to keep in the freezer. So I decided this night that it would be good to make for meal prep. And all I used to season my steak was olive oil, Lori salt, and some salt and pepper. I love using Lori salt for steak because I think it gives it great flavoring. So I just put that all in a bowl and mixed it together and just threw it in a pan to cook it. Afterwards, I put some green beans on the stove mixed with a little bit of butter and some garlic salt. Again, that's my favorite way to season them. And they're super easy, super fast to make. And I figured that meat, potatoes, and a vegetable would be perfect for a meal prep meal. So what I did is just cut up the steak into some even portions and put them in some containers. And I didn't have a full set plan on what I wanted or what days I wanted. So I just used, I think it was 4 containers just to put the meals in and eat those for 4 days. Since I am almost 25 and living on my own, these meal prep containers are literally from Happy Walk. I have eaten out there multiple times and all my meals come in these containers and they make perfect meal prep containers. So since I am balling on a budget, as they say, I just reuse them and they're perfect. So after all my meals were portioned, I let them sit out for a little while and kind of cool down before I covered them and put them in the refrigerator. Then I decided I should probably clean up, so I put everything in the sink and just filled them with soap and water and let them soak a little bit before I scrubbed them and put them in the dishwasher. So it got pretty late after I was done meal prepping the night before. So I decided to go to bed, and then I woke up on day 3 and decided to get moving right away. I have watched Grey's Anatomy so many different times, and I recently restarted it, and I think I just started season 14 again, but I just put that on in the background and mindlessly watch it while I clean, because I don't really need to pay attention since I've already seen all the episodes. So since I vacuumed the whole apartment the day prior to this, I just went ahead and shampooed all the carpets. I do have this shampooer. I think a girlfriend gave it to me just because she wasn't using it anymore, and I was like, sure, I could use one, because having a puppy, she has accidents once in a while, and sometimes I'm not home enough from work to let her out as often as I'd like to. So it's just nice having it, and also it makes the entire apartment smell amazing. after I shampooed the living room and everything, I went ahead and went into my bedroom and I shampooed the carpets in there too. And obviously little Luna loves helping me out, even though her idea of helping is just getting in the way. She doesn't like the vacuum, she hates the shampooer. It's kind of funny actually, so she just kind of follows me and cowers, but it's pretty cute. So after I finished shampooing, I went ahead and I wiped off my calendar that's in my kitchen and switched from July to August finally. And I know a lot of people use online calendars now or an app in their phone, but I am so old school. Like, I have a planner, and that's what I'm looking at in reference to fill out my calendar on my wall here. So I write everything in my planner, then I transfer it to my whiteboard, and then I'll eventually go through and put it in my phone, only for it to send me reminders, or when somebody asks what I'm doing, I can pull it up right away and tell them. So after I was done transferring my planner to my whiteboard, I just went ahead and picked up the last couple things and made sure everything was tidy for the next few days until I decided to do more of a deep clean. That sums up my 3-day cleaning spree. And it just goes to show that no matter what's going on, whether you are anxious, depressed, feeling down, you let everything around you just get to be a mess and you lose control, it doesn't mean that you can't get up and take care of it. I was lucky enough this week to have the 3 days that I did to be able to get all these things done. But just remember, if you have a lot to get done, you don't need to do it all at once. Break it up into chunks. Make yourself do it, because you'll feel a lot better when you start getting things done. And, well, it just, it comes and it goes. Sometimes you have the really high highs and the really low lows, but make sure you take care of yourself. I would have loved to show you guys more, but unfortunately I've been filming everything with my iPhone 12 because I don't have a camera. There are some of the things in there that I videoed with my iPad as well because storage is low and I had to airdrop everything to my laptop. So I'm sorry the quality of this was awful, but I am saving for a camera. And, it is what it is. You guys watched me clean my apartment and get my shit together. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys continue to watch. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell, share the videos, do whatever you have to. But thank you guys so much for watching.